most vulnerable is to be protected. I should know I was the most vulnerable. At some point, at least. Innocence and naivety is something we should try to hold on to, not destroy over unconquered emotions.
It was my first relationship. I really loved him. He was really great for the first few months. I let him move in after 3.
The vulnerable tends to be trusting.
He got violent after that. It was my first relationship. I didn't know how bad it was, how bad it would get.
Especially to those who are supposed to care for them. Understand this as if we were talking about a dog. However, acknowledge that this isn't secluding them.
I found Austin at my sister's house during a storm. He was shivering and hurt. I couldn't leave him there.
A dog is loyal, trusting, and vulnerable at the hands of its owner.
He's still afraid of me. He didn't want to leave my sister's house, even though he could barely move. He still misses her. Even after everything, he still misses her.
The owner took it in. Why would someone who takes him in be a bad person? Someone who cares that deeply would not do anything to harm them. The first moment would shock the dog. Shock the vulnerable.
I didn't like my boss. But she's my boss. I can't make her upset. When she asked me to do work outside my contract, I did it. No questions asked. But I can't make my boss upset. When I even dared to say no, she threatened my position.
It hurts. Why would someone who cares for me cause me to hurt? The second moment is still shocking.
I guess making me do more work didn't satisfy her enough. She made me do work I didn't even need to do. I got used to it. I wondered why me, of course, but I stayed silent. I endured.
What did I do? Do I deserve this? And the third time, and the times after that, it gets normalized. This is what love is. This is them caring for me. This is going to happen. The dog will be scared, but forever loyal to its owner.
My nurse looked a lot like my granddaughter. So it felt wrong to say no when she asked for a few dollars to go buy herself some lunch. She was taking care of me. It was the least I could do. But then she stopped asking.
Because they will never harm them. This is how it is.
She would go out when she was supposed to be taking care of me, spending my money. I didn't want to upset her, but it was starting to become a problem. It wasn't until I fell down the stairs and couldn't get up for hours that I figured I should request a new nurse.
Until the innocence is long gone, and time goes, and the dog grows, and it is in a new environment, with owners who don't harm them, and with people who don't show love that way. The dog gets confused.
I don't think I belong here, I'm sorry.
The dog needs time to adjust.
My parents were nothing like that.
This isn't what they're used to.
I was just a bad kid is all.
This isn't how it was.
My parents are actual good people.
They remain loyal to their owner, because their owner will never harm them.
When my parents hit me, it was just discipline. It wasn't anything like this.
And that is what the dog is taught.
Are you even listening to me?
And that is how children are raised.
I didn't know. I would know if something like that were to happen to me.
The vulnerable is meant to learn one way.
I thought I was overthinking it. I thought it was normal.
And from the parents, it is word.
No matter what, he still misses her.
It is fact.
I needed to keep my job. If I didn't do what she said, I could have lost everything.
This is how it goes.
She didn't care about taking care of me anymore after that.
And the child grows.
I didn't
and
know.
believes this is how love works. And it is too late to protect the vulnerable. The vulnerable can no longer be vulnerable. Their minds are established, the innocence is developed, the naivety is lost. For now, they are not vulnerable. And they have a choice. They could try and heal, try and make sense of it all. Or they can understand what they shouldn't and entirely damage the vulnerable. And time will go, and that child will grow. And we've damaged the vulnerable. Because the vulnerable tends to be trusting. And you will never harm them. And we do not protect the vulnerable.